Welcome to the 2A Patriot Branch, where freedom rings and liberty stands, no need to flinch. Deep in the heart of the American soil, this is where we train, where we sweat and we toil. We run drills on tactical defense, honing our skills with a precise cadence. Rifle marksmanship to hand-to-hand combat, leave no stone unturned, that's a fact.
What is up to a Patriot Ranch family? We are finally back up at the ranch today. I just had my vocal surgery about a week and a half ago. I'm back to sounding normal, no gravelly laryngitis sound going on. And we're going to do a cool video for you guys today. Not only are we going to do kind of an overview of our entire range day loadout, but we've got a special interview coming up for you with the one and only Don Welch. So stay tuned. Lots of cool shit today. As I was saying, we're going to go through a full range day loadout from apparel to gear to safety to holsters and everything under the sun, you name it. We're going to talk about it today. But we're going to start off with the most important things that you need to take with you on range day, and that's safety. We'll start off just talking about hearing protection a little bit. You absolutely have to have hearing protection. As a former military guy that has heard a ton of explosions and gunshots and heavy equipment and everything like that, if you are new to this game, protect your hearing now. It only gets worse as you go over. But I wear almost on the reg Walker razors. These are the Slims. They are electronic earmuffs. So what they do is they muffle out any sound over a certain decibel level. I believe these are like 26. So anything over 26 decibels gets muffled out. But they also have a anything under that decibel level, it allows you to pick up. So if you're shooting with a buddy on the range and you've got these on, you can hear your friend talk or you can hear things around you, but the gunshot is actually still muffled out. I love these. They are sturdy. I have beat them to crap. They are thin enough that if you're shooting with a rifle, it's not too intrusive, but they've really lasted very well for me. The other ones I wear are also electronic. These are the Tracker Blues from Axel. These were branded for Sig Sauer, but they are made by Axel and the Tracker Blue. They work almost exactly the same as the Walker razors. The only difference between these is it says it kind of in the name. They're called the Tracker Blues. They do have Bluetooth connectivity, so if you want to hook up your phone to it or some music or whatever it is, you can feed that through these. They are super comfortable. These are also super sturdy. I enjoy wearing these as well. The last kind that I wear are these earplugs. These are the Glorifier earplugs. They fit in your ear just like, you know, your Apple earbuds or whatever they're called. They fit right into your ear like that. They're very low profile. They work the same way as those larger muffs. So you get electronic hearing, so you can hear anything under, I believe these are 21 decibels. They're not quite as good as some of the other ones that are on the market, but you can hear your friends talk, you can hear your surroundings, but it muffles out the gunshot. What these are really good for is rifle shooting, because they are super low profile, that when you're getting down on your rifle, it's not, the muffs aren't hitting it. You just have these little things in. So I really like these things. The last thing I have, and we'll get a little bit further into it as we go along here, if I can find what I'm looking for. There we go. So this is my comm set. So this here hooks up to my Walker razors on the side, plugs into a push to talk, and then plugs into my radio. This is really, really good if you're having long distance communication. But these things are super cheap. I want to say they're probably about 50, 60 bucks. You can get yourself a Baofeng UV5R for another 25, 30 bucks, and a little push to talk module that is, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 bucks. So overall, for right around $100, you can get yourself a complete comms hearing protection setup. I think that's pretty cool. The second most important thing that we have with safety on a range day is our eye protection. Now, my eye protection depends on where I'm shooting at. If I'm out here at the ranch shooting, my eyes are super sensitive to light. They always have been. I have light colored eyes, and then I also had LASIK about 2 years ago, made them even more sensitive to light. So I need to have some smoked out lenses. I wear the Oakley M-Frame Ballistic 3.0s. These are amazingly comfortable, feel great on the nose, and give you great UV protection from the sun. Now, if I am at an indoor range, obviously I don't want to be wearing smoked out lenses. So I have these are the Oakley M-Frame 2.0s. I think there's like the alphas or something like that. And they have the clear lenses in them. Now, some of you that know these types of things might be asking, why don't you just put the smoked out lenses in your clear ones? Because these things come interchangeable and they snap in and out. Well, I bought these and I like them, and I do have the smoked lenses for them. Then the 3.0s came out and I like these better. So now I have a pair for both. Now, what I will say is the reason that these two things are the most important items when it comes to safety. Obviously, your hearing we talked about. Don't want to be losing your hearing or have tinnitus like I do when you get older. And then with ballistic lenses, man, I can't tell you the amount of times that stuff has come back at me. You might have noticed, I think I posted a blooper on Instagram, probably a couple months ago. I was shooting at some old steel, and a piece of this, I hit the corner of the target and a piece of steel came back and ended up hitting me in the arm. Didn't do too much damage because it wasn't going too fast. If that had come up towards my face and I didn't have eye protection on, it would have gone right into my eye. It's always super important to do that. The other factor is, I don't know about you guys. I've shot some guns that have some really bad ejections on them, and the ejector is not tuned right or whatever it is, and you start getting brass that's coming back at you or flying everywhere. Really important to have your safety glasses on. I would never go out to the range without hearing protection or eye protection. You should neither. All right, now down to what is probably my favorite section of range day loadout, gear. I love gear. I love wearing gear. I like stuff that's comfortable. I like stuff that's functional. You could call me a gearhead when I go to the range. Most of the time, it's not even about, looking good. I know you got those guys probably at your local range. They're going out trying to look good. Mine's based on strictly functionality. When I'm out here at the ranch, I need to have all kinds of things on me. It's pretty spread out, so I don't like to have to keep running back to the cabin or back to the truck to try to find things. So I try to load myself up the best I can. So you guys will know that most of my videos I'm wearing some sort of chest rig. I've got a couple different kinds. The one you guys have seen me wear most recently is the Victos Taculus MX. I really like this thing. It's super lightweight. Doesn't have a ton of different compartments and stuff on it, but I really like that. It's really streamlined. If you're just going out and you only need to carry a couple pistol mags, it's got two little pistol mag holders in the front, as well as two rifle magazine holders and a small admin pouch. So if that's what you're rocking, man, this is a great option. The second option that I'm wearing today new friends of the channel. We really appreciate them at HRT Tactical. They hooked us up with a ton of stuff, and man, I gotta say, I am in absolute love with all of their stuff. It's super sturdy, very well made. This is their chest rig. It's an H harness. They sell these items separately, so it's an H harness with the admin pouch and magazine holders on the front of it. You can see that it has 3 slots for rifle mags. I use the middle one for my comms. It's got 2 on the outside for pistols, and then it's got 2 admin pouches here. I always keep an AR tool, and then down in here I always keep an adjustment for red dots. So if I'm making adjustments on the fly, I have them. It's also got another admin pouch that mirrors that one, and then I have the good old tourniquet holder on the bottom. I didn't talk about this in safety because I knew we were going to get to it here when we got to this section into gear, but this is always on me when I'm out at range day, whether it's either on my chest rig, or you'll see I have a spot on one of my gun belts to hold a tourniquet as well. This thing is super comfortable, multiple adjustments in all different places. Sits on me really, really nice. All right, next up, what we were just talking about are gun belts. Again, my friends over at HRT Tactical, they sent us their gun belt over here. This thing, I've been playing with this all morning, and I'm in love with it. I'm just absolutely in love with it. I hate to say anything different than that because it is just absolutely awesome. Really thick and sturdy. You can see there's not a whole lot of movement. It has a Cobra clip in the front to close it. I wanted to not wear it while I was showing you guys so you could actually see it all. On it, we've got their pistol mag holder, rifle mag holder, and dump pouch. I always wear a dump pouch on me, that way I'm not throwing magazines all around. So you can just rip this down, pouch falls out, and you throw all your mags in there. This setup is really nice. As you can see, it has a little bit of like a molly webbing inside of it. You push this through, it goes through into here, you clip it up, and then underneath it's got an inner belt that you slide through your pants. The reason I don't have that off to show you guys right now is that my pants would fall down if I didn't have that on. So I have the inner belt already webbed around, and then on my inner belt I have a drop leg holster, if you guys can see it there. I love carrying down a little bit. I think it's super helpful. And then I carry a Adams Gear holster. This is a holster for the P320 with a TLR1 light on it. Fits nice and snug. I love the guys over at Adams Gear. If you want something from them, they make great holsters for an affordable price. You can use the code 2APatriot for, I believe, 5-10% off, something like that. I have the Safariland QLS system on the back of it, so all I have to do is snap it right in, and I am ready to go once I put my gun belt on. Now, I've worn all kinds of gun belts. The one I was most recently wearing prior to using this HRT Tactical one, this is the Battle Belt version 3, I think, from Tacticon. I really like these guys. They have been great to me, and you guys know we've reviewed some of their optics on this channel. But I do have a tourniquet holder, and then I have a dual pistol mag pouch and a single rifle mag pouch. It also has a Cobra buckle on it, and it has an inner and outer belt. The other belt I also have, I believe this is the V2 from Tacticon. I've actually never even worn this one. It still has the tag on it. I'm not a fan of this setup. It is one that does not have an inner and outer belt. It has a padded inner belt part of it that doesn't go through your belt loops. This just sits around your body like this, and then it uses friction to hold up your gun belt. I'm just not a fan of friction belts. the biggest thing I have to say about gear is pick stuff that feels comfortable to you. Make sure it's functional. You can get all the things that you need out of it, but you also want something that is super comfortable. I watched a lot of YouTube videos just like you guys are doing right now, and I've heard people talk up different types of harnesses and chest rigs, and I have a Condor Recon rig in there that I bought a while back because everybody was raving about it. It's just not my jam. There's just too many flaps and things flying around. It's not for me. So that's what I tell everybody. When you go out and do it, get the stuff that's comfortable to you. Now, I will say, don't go on Amazon and, just get the cheapest Chinese crap that you can get. I'm not saying that all the stuff that's made overseas is crap. It's not. But if you're buying the lowest quality product, you're going to end up going back and buying something a little bit more expensive. It doesn't have to be super expensive, but it can be a little bit more expensive, and the quality is going to go through the roof. Tacticon is great because I think they have a quality product at an affordable price. Their stuff is, I've worn this gun belt for over a year and have had no real complaints with it at all. It's a little bit heavier, a little bit on the heavier side, but other than that, it's a great gun belt. And you're looking at probably right around $50-$60 for these, I think, something like that for just the belt. Plus, adding your magazine holders on there. I would say the cool thing about, when you go up in cost just a little bit, like with this HRT gun belt, their magazine holders are the quick release holders. So as you can see in there, it's got these plastic inserts, and it's real easy to get magazines in and out of this belt. You're just getting just that finer touches on this stuff. I believe this gun belt setup is probably going to set you back probably about $150, $160 maybe altogether, and that's with the belt, admin pouch, all that. It might be a little bit more than that, maybe closer to $2. But what you're getting is just a very, very quality product. All of their MOLLE, it's laser cut MOLLE that's super nice. You guys can see they've got their HRT tactical logo on there, and that MOLLE is super, super clean cut. Yeah, the buckle itself, you can tell, is just really, really sturdy. This is an actual Cobra buckle. So when you go up a little bit, you do go up in quality. I will tell you that the Victos Taculus chest rig, very, very good quality on that one. And with this HRT harness and setup and rig, super, super, super well made. The zippers, that's the one thing I always can tell when it comes to some of this stuff is the little things like zippers. When the zippers are super smooth and they're not catching on stuff, when you've got the quick release mags, when you have nice buckles, like these buckles are, they're UTX buckles, which I was going to assume they were. It's just all put together very, very well. All right, while we're talking about stuff that, we have on us already, let's talk about, apparel, those sorts of things. Another great new friend of the channel. I love these guys. I'm not just saying that because we have a relationship with them, but these guys are doing things right, and that is Born Primitive. Started by ex-military guys that just thought that the junk we were wearing in the service was just that, was junk. And they're right, it was junk, made by the lowest bidder. And they have come out and they have a new tactical line. This stuff is so comfortable. This is, kind of their digital print, their digital desert print on top. It's got hook and loop patches on both sides. zippered compartments on both sides. Super lightweight on the bottom, yet rugged material, and then more of a ripstop, like kind of canvas material on top that is also super comfortable. If you guys have worn combat shirts before, they're just sometimes not the most comfortable things in the world. Born Primitive, they are absolutely doing it right. These things are super comfortable. I also have their tactical pants on. There are so many compartments on these darn things. I'll put my leg up here. They are just a perfect material, super lightweight, very, very, very well made. I absolutely love these pants. While I got my leg up here, since I'm getting old and it'll hard getting it back down, on my feet, I've got the Oakley, gosh, I forget. I'll leave a link down below. These are Oakley combat boots. I'm usually wearing these or Under Armour. I actually prefer my Under Armour ones because they have a side zip. And I hate taking combat boots on and off because you're trying to untie them and get your foot out of there. Those side zip Under Armour boots are pretty awesome. Zip down the side, foot comes right out. Absolutely love it. Hat is one of our hats. Check them out, 2apatriotranch.com. Get yourself one. We have a ton of different hats. I'm always wearing a hat when I'm outside. Really, I mean, anytime I wear a hat for my day job. And then, I don't know, just become my shtick over the years. I'm always wearing a hat. What else we got? Oh, and as far as watches go, I don't wear any kind of, fancy combat watch or anything like that. I wear a Samsung Galaxy Watch 5, I believe this is, and then I put on a rugged case around it from Supcase. It's kind of like a olive drab and black. Since I am out here at the ranch a lot and beating it to hell, it gives it pretty good protection. I'm not really one for wearing long sleeves very much, and I'll tell you, it's pretty hot out today. This thing is super comfortable. I'm usually a t-shirt guy, so I think what I'll end up doing, I believe they make these in short sleeve too. Go out. These things are just super high quality, guys. I can't even express to you how nice they are. BornPrimitive.com. They have a regular line of casual clothing as well as a tactical line. Bruno over there is a fantastic guy. He's in charge of their tactical line. Amazing guy to work with, and this stuff is just top notch. All right, guys, next up we have got bags. I am super stoked to show you these guys. They go with me almost everywhere I go. The one on the right here is from Voodoo Tactical. It is their extra large range bag. You can see it velcros up and zippers. Mine's not the most well organized. I have a ton of mags. Usually I keep loaded mags in the middle, and then I keep unloaded mags on the side. It has two side compartments. I was using those for firearms before I got the other thing I'll show you, but I keep extra holsters in here, whatever I need. It's got two front pouches on it. I keep eyewear in one and hearing protection in the other. And because things started to get a little too crazy in my extra large range bag, I went out and got a pistol bag too. So whatever pistols I'm going to use for the day, I load them up in here. As you can see, it holds 6 on the inside here. And then it also has a small little compartment on the top. Open that guy up, and I've got an X macro sitting in there. This thing has been a game changer for me. It keeps everything nice and neat, and I don't have to have all my guns just kind of rattling around in my normal range bag. Last thing I want to show you guys today, I have probably fiddled with every product on the market when it comes to loading magazines. I've used the Maglula. I mean, I've used them all. And I have to say that I've kind of come up with the perfect combination for me anyway. I use the pistol and rifle speed loaders from ETS. These are super cool. You take your magazine, you put it into the bottom of the speed loader, You go up to your ammunition, it slides down in there, put it on the top, and your rounds just slide right in. You can fill an entire pistol mag in under 30 seconds. Same thing with your rifle mags. Take a rifle mag, load it up inside of here, go across your ammo, slide it down in. You can load a PMag in less than 5 seconds. I don't know what I do without these things. I load a ton of magazines. This is the way to go. The only thing I would say is, and I actually am using a good example of it here, some SIG mags don't work very well in the ETS speed loader. For whatever reason, the way that SIG makes their double stacked magazines, they just don't jam the rounds down in there very well. And in that case, I use the Caldwell speed loader. This thing's pretty cool. Let me set this stuff down here. So for most of my SIG mags, you take this, you slide it in to this compartment, tighten it down, you put your round in there, and you squeeze, just like that. It's not as fast, obviously, as the ETS speed loader, but really does the job. When you're out here and you're on the range and you've burned through all your mags already that you loaded the night before, pro tip, load your magazines the night before. This allows you to kind of do it on the fly super easily, like I'm going to have to do here in a little bit before I shoot, because I got in late last night to the ranch and I didn't load any magazines. All right, guys. Well, the best thing about range day is getting out and going shooting. So that is what we are going to do right now. Our good friend Don Welch is here today, so we are going to be shooting with him. So stay tuned. We got some little bit of range drills and stuff we're going to do, and then we've got a nice interview with him, so stay tuned for that.
What is up to a Patriot Ranch family? We are out here with a special guest today, Mr. Don Welch.
How's it going, guys? Just happy to be out here. It's kind of crazy. My family lives super close to you out here in the ranch.
Wild,
because nobody else lives out here. It's
met on Instagram through a friend that I have in Idaho.
Yeah, which is insane. Yeah, absolutely crazy. And now we're out here fucking shooting together. That's how great the 2A community really is, man.
Dude, insane. I started listening to his music because, I mean, you might not call it this, but I'll call it like rage music a little bit.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, like, I mean,
it's outlaw rage music.
Yeah, outlaw, dirty country rap grunge rage music.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what it is, man. You fucking hop in the truck and fucking kick up dust.
Dude,
you know?
I came out here the first time I heard Dead Bodies. And like, I mean, obviously it sounds a little fucking weird to be like raging out to a song called Dead Bodies, but like, man, I was just like, I was pumped. I was in the zone. I was on fire all day. And then the one we were talking about earlier, my wrongs and my rights, just because I think it plays to like what's kind of going on in today's world, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a big thing. What I try to do with all my music, it's, I don't even necessarily think that it's I mean for it to be political, and it just comes out that way because...
Well, it's just what you're feeling.
Well, it's what I'm feeling, and it's like, you know, what I'm seeing going on, and especially as a very big 2A advocate, we all know what it's like to be fucked with. So I feel like the stuff I talk about in music is just kind of like a resemblance of like what I see around me, and the world's fucked right now. So
yeah, and you're part of the shadow band club now.
Big time.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, bro, welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party. Yeah, it's crazy because it's like, you know, post on Instagram, it's like, oh yeah, 1,500 likes, 200,000 likes, and you're like, okay, that's, you know, whatever. And then all of a sudden, like the next day, you know, I haven't posted in a while, and I post something about, I posted like a gun thing, and then I took the very next post, it was like, immediately it was like 200 likes on it. I was like, holy shit. And I saw how many people viewed it. It was like 350. I was like, what the
fuck happened?
And and I have 50,000 subs, so it's kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah, you know, and it's hard too, because like I'll go on, and just when I think, like, I removed 3 posts because I'm like, shit, I don't need them there, whatever. If that's what's causing me to get shadow banned, like, yeah, I'll take them off. Except for you go back the very next day and it's like, boom, 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 boom. These are all the ones that are bad.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and then you start having to remove everything.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, well, this is pointless. I'm just gonna have to grow organically through this. At least YouTube is better.
Yeah, no, I think YouTube's a little bit better. I mean, YouTube definitely is, you know, they're still part of the whole Nazi crew too, for sure, on social media, but I feel like it's a little bit better.
Great, you just demonetized this video right now. You called YouTube Nazis.
All right, well, when he edits this, he'll bleep that out.
I don't even know why we're still wearing hearing protection right now.
Yeah, I don't know why we are either. But yeah, I mean, I'm just super stoked, dude. This is an awesome place. If you guys ever get a chance to come out here, which you guys probably won't, it's a sick fucking place.
Never happening, you fucking weirdos.
But yeah, I mean, he's got a bunch of still targets out here. Awesome little plot of land. It's beautiful out here. And, you know, this is, you just don't see stuff like this.
No,
you know?
man. So where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from South Carolina. That's where I was born. And then we lived in Texas for a really long time. I'm kind of bounced around. My dad was a constructional engineer, so we basically moved like every 8 months. But Texas and Florida is what we consider home, you know.
And you're gonna be coming this way, right?
Yeah, that's right. We're coming to Florida. Yeah, we are. We're that's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to get over here where we can be full-time residents. So
I mean, you're going from one free state to
well,
another.
there's only the only other state I'd live in besides Texas is right here, because I can do whatever I want to in Texas for the most part.
And have a warm climate.
And have a warm climate. And, you know, I don't have to freeze my ass off in the wintertime. We still get days that are 75, 80 degrees sometimes in the winter, and you can go out and, man, it feels fucking great. Be out in shorts and a t-shirt if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Pennsylvania originally, and I love, great state of Pennsylvania. I love the state.
Yeah.
It also is 20 degrees in the wintertime with like snow up to here.
Yeah, there's not much you can do.
Even my parents, who, I mean, they've lived in Pennsylvania pretty much their whole lives, they were just here at the ranch last weekend, because they, in the wintertime, they just take their Airstream, they head down to the Keys.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm out of here.
With the rest of the snowbirds.
Yeah, but I'm out of here. Man, well, it was a pleasure having you out here today. I know you got to run, you got family stuff to take care of, but appreciate it. It was fun, man. You're the first person to, like, shoot for an extended period of time. My stepdad did last week, and he got a little mad. He missed. Don't watch it. I hope you don't watch this. He missed all but like one shot, and he quit right after that. He was like, I'm done. I'm done. And then my mom cut herself. So like, she has arthritis in her hand. So like the recoil, and she was only shooting the 365 AXG Legion too. So like, wasn't even that bad. She ended up like busting up her hand and stuff. I'm like, all right, well, failed experiment here.
Done here.
But yeah, man, thank you for coming out. And yeah, actually, before you leave, he wants to shoot that XG Legion that we just posted about last week. So appreciate you coming out, man.
Absolutely, brother. Appreciate you.
Cool. What was it? 1.91?
Yeah. Fuck.
God damn, I'm not doing so good today. Whoa, that was awful.
Oh, shit.
Did you have one round in there?
Yeah, I have one round in there. Woo. Oh, I hit the fucking thing. Let's see here. Dang, why is that thing flying off?
Did you hit the strap?
I don't think so. I hit the steel.
Oh, yeah. I got to find a better system for that.
Here, don't shoot me.
All right, guys, that does it for today at 2A Patriot Ranch. We were happy to show you guys what we use on range days. It's one of our favorite things to talk about. Love talking gear, love talking gadgets, anything that can make you more prepared. Absolutely love it. A lot of this stuff obviously cross plays into duty gear. We use a lot of it for range gear, but for duty guys, a lot of this stuff definitely plays into factor. I could highly recommend this chest rig, the belt, all that kind of stuff would be great. Eye protection as well. And then it's also for, shit hits the fan scenarios. So A lot of cross-platform stuff there, but huge shout out. Thank you to Mr. Don Welch. What an amazing dude. If you have not heard his music before, head on over to Spotify, YouTube Music, you name the platform, he's there. Don Welch Music. His Instagram is at Don Welch Music. Check him out. Until next time, if you like what you saw here, if you have a question, just want to make an absurd comment, I'm sure to reply. Leave us a comment, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and so we can beat the YouTube algorithm together and watch all of our favorite videos. You and me, we're going to make a deal right now. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time we post a new video here at 2A Patriot Ranch. I'm John from 2A Patriot Ranch.